All right, so this article I just seen earlier today. Yeah, I seen it this morning. It says three women unalive, one in critical condition after early morning crash in Lake County. Three women are deleted, and one woman is in critical condition after an early morning single vehicle crash in Lake County on Sunday, the Florida Highway Patrol said. A 30-year-old woman from Mount Dora driving a 2024 Jeep Cherokee was traveling northbound on State Road 19 south on Saint Florian Lane, FHPD said. FHP said that the woman failed to negotiate a left hand curve and ran off the roadway to the right. So they basically saying there's a left turn. She didn't navigate it correctly and went off to the right. So yeah, you got to slow down when you hit when they tell you slow down, the speed limit is 70, and then they tell you hit that curb at 45. They letting you know, man, unless you're a skillful driver like me, slow that thing down. You don't want to hit them corners going like that. Plus, you in a Jeep Cherokee, that top heavy, man. Them trucks, they get the rolling, they ain't low to the ground. The suspension ain't like that. They fall off road. You want to get on the track, you gotta get on the track. But yeah, they didn't negotiate a left-hand curve and ran off the roadway to the right. As a result, the vehicle struck a pole on the right shoulder and overturned several times. The impact caused all three passengers to be ejected from the vehicle. Always wear your seatbelt. Click it or ticket. The first thing you do when you get in the vehicle, you get in, you put your seatbelt on, then you adjust everything. Now, when you leave in a building or something, a store, you get in, you start the vehicle up, you already start reversing. You already start doing that. You don't want to be sitting around and get caught off guard. You put your groceries in there, you put whatever you got in the car, you get in, you start up, you reversing. You putting that seatbelt on as you moving. But yeah, when you driving, always have your seatbelt on, man. The seatbelt will save your life. I know some people think it rubs across their neck. Get one of the little pads or something, but always wear your seatbelt, man. FHP said the women failed to negotiate a left-hand curve and ran off the roadway to the right. As a result, the vehicle struck a pole on the right shoulder and overturned several times. The impact caused all three passengers to be ejected from the vehicle. The driver and one of the passengers were pronounced deleted at the scene, FHP said. Two other passengers were transported to Orlando Regional Medical Center, where one was pronounced deleted, and the other passenger, a 26-year-old woman from Itus, is currently in critical condition. The crash remains under investigation. Now, there is something else that I read that this wasn't an accident. I mean, it was an accident, but they were like on Facebook or something when it happened. Let me try to find that. FHP investigating after three killed, one hurt. Uh, Three deleted and fourth one was injured, according to FAP. The crash happened at 3:15 a.m. Road 19, we know about that. Saint Florian Lane, trooper said a 2024 Jeep Cherokee failed to negotiate a left-hand curve. The driver and all three passengers were ejected from the vehicle, so none of them were on seatbelt time. This is an easy thing. You may have been able to survive. That seatbelt man just did just enough. Excuse me. I'm trying to find the article because the driver, Mount Dora woman, passengers on the live, uh, saved. Hold on, I think I got it. Hold on, I got it. I got it. I got it. Man, that's on me. That's on me. So it turns out these three women, before the accident actually happened, they were on Facebook drinking, speeding. Damn, they said the guy that killed Say So P is unalived. Let me see. All right, here we go. So here's the actual. Here's what they were doing before. So it says 3 Florida women passed away and 1 in critical condition. Moments after the driver was spotted on Facebook turning up and doing over 116 miles per hour. The driver lost control and struck a pole. So this is them on the road here. Yeah, this doesn't even look cool. There you go, right there. 116 miles per hour. They wilding out. Ain't nothing even cool about speeding. I mean, when I get on the Autobahn, yeah. When I was coming back from the airport last night, oh yeah, I was doing about $115, $120. I got passed up by a Porsche. Man, that Porsche had to be doing at least 140. That thing went by and shook the car yesterday. But I'm on the Autobahn. I got a straightaway for like 5 miles. I'm just cruising. Ain't no accidents. But they out here and they drinking and driving and doing this. No seatbelts on, just wilding, risking life. Could have killed that person right there. It's unacceptable, man. And then here goes the Facebook. This is exactly why I'd be scared as F. When other people be speeding with me in the car, crazy how your life was in his hands and you begged him to stop all because his choice. I mean, I don't know who that is. That just must be them quoting something. But damn, that's messed up, man. So they were in the vehicle drinking and driving, speeding, no seatbelts on. Man, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't see no video. I think that just happened this weekend, so I don't see any videos of it. But damn, man. Hey, man. Don't drink and drive. Don't speed. It's not necessary. There's nowhere you're going that speeding is going to help you out. If you're late for work, don't speed. You're already late. Trust me, you going 85 miles per hour in a 50 ain't going to be a difference maker between you going 50 and a 50. When you get to work, you're still going to be late. The most you're going to save is a minute, 2 minutes. No matter how fast you drive, if the GPS tell you it's going to take 1 hour to get there, you're going to get there in 1 hour. You might get it down to 57 minutes. You might get it down to 58, but you're not about to turn a 1 hour drive on the GPS into like no 30 minutes, no matter how fast you go. The GPS knows more than you do. The GPS knows what's going on 5 miles down the road because everyone's GPS is pinging. But yeah, it ain't worth it. Drinking and driving, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Even 1 or 2 drinks, I'd be nervous as hell to drive. I don't drive at all. Put it like that. I don't drive at all. I made sure when I moved back to Germany, I'm in the city, so I can walk wherever I need to. If I do ever drink and I drove somewhere, I'm able to walk home. Give me an Uber. I'm blessed enough to give me a hotel room. Yesterday, I booked me another flight back home because I had an 11 o'clock flight. My dog Trill had a 10 o'clock. So I was like, man, we rode up there together. Ain't no point, you know what I mean? Miscommunication. What I do, I booked me another flight. They said I couldn't cancel mine. I still booked me another flight. So there go $200 on the table right there that I had to waste. But it's like, man, Got to be safe. Got to do what you got to do. But that's that article there. It's unfortunate for them. Hopefully, the fourth one, she pulls through. You know. But yeah, it's these kind of decisions. I bet she thinks twice. It'll be a learning experience from her. She'll be sure to tell all of her nieces, nephews, her kids, cousins, hey man, it ain't worth it. Drinking and driving, put that seatbelt on, man. No matter it don't matter how cool you can look, man. That shit ain't worth it at all. Making it home is the only thing you can live for, to be honest. Making it home. All right. That's that. Sadly, they tried to sue the alcohol company. I mean, you won't be able to sue. Like the only way you can I can't even think of a way to try to spin this to sue the alcohol company because on the bottle it say drink responsibly. When you drive a vehicle, when you go take your driver's test, what do you get graded on? You get graded on putting your seatbelt on. That's one of your responsibilities of driving. You going over the speed limit, that's one of your responsibilities of driving. You can't sue the liquor company because you got towed up. Now you could sue a bar for giving you too much and they know that you tow up and they just keep feeding you drinks. But yeah, the liquor company like, nah, we ain't got nothing to do with that. None of our commercials say drink and drive. None of our commercials say act a damn fool. None of our commercials say speed. We don't even play like that. All of our commercials are in suits, having a grand old time. Good old time. Beautiful faces, beautiful atmosphere. The mood is just right. You don't see no liquor commercials where it's a bum on the street. Maybe like a Coke 45 or some shit like that. He drink one of those, they show him getting cleaned up. He do like a Disney spin, and all of a sudden he clean as hell because he didn't drink a 40. But nah, that premium liquor, Don Julio, you ain't gonna see no commercial of them got no bums in there. You're not gonna see them having any commercials talking about turn up. Nah, Don Julio is gonna be, if anything, it's gonna be a grand old time. We all out at a bar watching some sports or something, or we at the house playing Jenga. Everybody just having a good time. You got people in the kitchen drinking, socializing, people you wouldn't even think knew each other, people you wouldn't even normally see having conversation. Hell no, them liquor companies ain't playing that. They ain't even advertising to us regular folk. I'm for sure, damn sure they wasn't advertising to them turning up in there to whatever song that was. That was not their prime audience. That's what Diddy was going through his situation with Sarai, even though when you actually look into what Diddy was doing, his shit was foul. He was using marketing budgets to pay for his own people, and that's why he ended up losing that. But he was trying to say, yeah, it's only urban. Like the Diddy commercials used to have like regular average people in there, unless someone has a brand deal. Yeah, them liquor companies, they ain't advertising to us regular folk. They advertise. I mean, they know that we're easily influenced. That's why they want to get these influencers and artists and stuff to back them. But other than that, man, they ain't advertising to us. No, they ain't advertising. You may think that, but nah, they don't ever have us in the commercials unless it's maybe a spritzer or something. You know, I drink me a little spritzer here and there. I drink me some yak too, but I ain't never seen no cognac commercial with a nigga with dreads talking like a nigga in there. Hell no, you know what I mean? Ain't no Remy commercials like that. Ain't no Hennessy commercials like that. Even when Hennessy partnered with the NBA, they ain't partnered with Dennis Rodman. They partnering with LeBron James. You see what I'm saying? They not advertising to us regular folk. Hell no. They do not want us drinking their shit. They want us to drink their shit, but they don't want to be around us. So I don't think you can be able to pull off suing the liquor company. I mean, you could definitely try. You have to get you one of those lawyers that are pro bono. Like we don't get paid unless you do. But yeah, I don't think you can sue the liquor company and get away with that. It's unfortunate what happened to him though, but that tells you, man, these vehicles, these ain't no games, man. These ain't no toys. You could turn up. What do? I turn up. I turn up here on the live with y'all. I get I turn the live off and I go to sleep. You'll never hear me like, yeah, but I got turned up last night and I left and went somewhere. Hell no, I'm gonna stay right here in the house. The only turn up I'm gonna do is turn it up in the morning when I wake up to watch TV because I'm going straight to sleep. But that's their story, and man, good luck to that one last lady. Yeah, bad choices. Bad choices. All right, what else we got? What else we got? I think there was another article I had.